Night at celebration turned deadly for a man in State College until a young woman came to his rescue, and she's now being called a hero. 6 News reporter Erin Callandra is live in State College with more on this. Erin?
Jen, this girl thought she was going out for a good time celebrating Penn State's victory on Saturday night, but when she got to this off-campus party, it was scary chaos.
Came running down and said, "Everybody get out of the house, we're calling the ambulance. A kid's passed out without a pulse." And I said, "Where is he?"
19-year-old Kelly Gavel has been trained in CPR for 5 years now, but she's never had to use it until Sunday morning when a 20-year-old man dropped to the floor of a party with a massive heart attack. Her training instantly kicked in.
Checked his airway, checked his circulation, and nothing.
She says she gave the man about 200 compressions, the whole time cheering the stranger on in her head in hopes he'd pull through.
That was all that was going through my head, like, I'm going to get you back, I promise. Like, I was like making a promise to this guy that I don't know who he is still, but I was like, I will get you back.
Then a bit of a miracle.
It was about around 200 that we finally heard just something. It sounded like the air was finally getting into his throat.
It happened at this house along the 400 block of South Burroughs Street. The call came in around 12:30 in the morning. A paramedic team got on scene and took over using an AED before taking him to the hospital. But Kelly is being called the hero.
Her quick actions are really what helped him out in the recovery process, where they were able to bring him back to life.
The paramedic came out of the ambulance, came over to me and shook my hand and said, "Without you, this young man would have lost his life this evening. You saved a life." Shook my hand and drove off. I was like, and then I started, I was like, oh my gosh, and I just kind of started to cry.
We caught up with her at the place where she volunteers, the Catholic Student Faith Center. Still a bit startled, she says this experience has changed her. From this day on, she's a bit of a different woman.
Nothing really matters when you save someone's life. Like, it just puts your whole life into perspective that you're alive right now and you're healthy, and it really just put everything into perspective that that is the most valuable thing that you can ever have, is your health.
Now, this man is expected to recover. We're told that he's at the Hershey Medical Center and he is breathing on his own and his heart is beating on its own. Now, Kelly says she would love to have the opportunity to meet this man and his family. Live in State College, Erin Callandra, 6 News.